Everyone wants to look better with their shirt off. So I was considering taking this video in a really cheesy and cringy direction right there, but I won't do that. Anyways guys, it's Matt Ogus. It's time to get in shape. I've been getting a lot of requests for chest workouts and routines, shoulders and arms workouts and routines, so I said screw it. Here you guys go. This is the workout I performed just yesterday. I'm gonna stand aside real quick so that you can take a screenshot or a picture of the screen so you could go ahead and try this out at the gym if you'd like. The way you'd fit this into a workout week is over here on the right. You'd hit this workout, the next day you'd hit legs, and the next day you'd hit back and arms. Typically I like to hit every single one of my muscles around twice a week, give or take, sometimes more, just depends. I'd probably recommend the same for you guys. If you guys are new here, make sure that you subscribe, hit that little bell button and get notifications for me so that you don't miss any of my videos in the future. And last but not least, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and enjoy it. See you guys.
All right guys, make sure you properly warmed up for this exercise, including warming up your shoulders and your elbows, starting with the incline press, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12. I decided to use the hoist machine. I really like it here at this gym. If you were to be doing this workout twice a week, I recommend going back and forth between like a barbell and a machine or dumbbell and this machine. Make sure to control your negatives. Make sure that your elbows are not flared too high, but enough so you can actually feel it in your chest, like I'm doing here. Retract your scapula, pull your shoulders down and back, chest up, and do not let your shoulders fall away from the bench and round forward. Next exercise, I typically increase the reps as I go, but with this exercise, I did it particularly slow, controlled negatives. So I ended up with sets of 8 to 10 for 2 to 3 sets. So give this a try, guys. What I'm actually doing here, instead of pressing the weight just straight up like I typically do, I'm actually pressing it while squeezing the pits of my elbows together. This is one way to feel your chest working better on this exercise. If you feel like your triceps take over, definitely try squeezing the pits of your elbows together. I'm really lucky because I can usually feel my chest regardless of how I do this exercise, whether I squeeze my pits of my elbows together or not. So it just depends on how you feel it, guys. Make sure to re-rack the weights and don't just throw them. Next exercise, hoist machine dips. Not really necessarily targeting my chest, not necessarily trying to target my triceps. I'm doing these in a way that just feels best on my shoulders. So, I mean, it's gonna hit my triceps, it's gonna hit my chest no matter what. I'm not particularly going for one or the other because it hits them both pretty damn well. I ended up supersetting that with this bad boy right here, upright rows. This is one exercise a lot of people have issues with. I recommend trying it on an easy curl bar like this. If you have issues with a straight bar, try it with cables. You can also use dumbbells, and I really like using one dumbbell at a time. Now, if you have wrist issues with this, I found that when you let the wrists dangle completely, you might have some wrist pain. I don't know if you notice here, but I'm actually not letting them dangle completely. I'm driving that the wrists or the hands up just slightly versus letting them completely hang. And if you have shoulder issues, be very careful. Maybe avoid this or vary your elbow angle a little bit. Maybe bring those elbows out a little more in front of you. Just vary it until it feels good, or if it never feels good, don't do it. Next exercise, machine chest flies on my favorite chest fly machine. Once again, it's another hoist machine. Really like this bad boy. As you can see, we're hitting the chest with an incline press, a flat press, and a fly. So typically that is really all you need for chest if you wanted to take a somewhat moderate approach. If you wanted to take an extremely minimal approach to chest, you just do one press, one fly, usually. Next exercise, these supinating dumbbell curls. You'll see that I start with a neutral kind of hammer grip, and then as I go up, I supinate, which means I bring my my thumb down and my pinky up. This is a really great bang for your buck biceps exercise. You're working flexion, you're also working supination. If I could only pick one bicep exercise, it would definitely be the supinating dumbbell curl. Supinated dumbbell curls are fine, barbell curls are fine, but if I had to pick one, it would have been that. Next exercise that is going to be superset with those curls I just did, triceps pushdowns. I like to use a straight bar. I like to use a pronated overhand grip 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15. I find that using this grip and this bar allow me to use the most amount of weight possible. Of course, as you can see, I'm controlling the weight, resisting on the negative, nice full range of motion. Imagining that I'm bringing my hands like to my hips, so to speak, to get a nice, good contraction in the triceps, good stretch at the top. 2 to 3 total supersets or alternating sets, and then I move on to these bad boys. Cable side lateral raises, 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15. And this is actually going to be a triple set, so to speak. This plus curls plus triceps. So I don't know if you'll notice this, but my hand grip is a little bit different from how I normally grip it. I was just honestly experimenting. A lot of people think that you're supposed to do this a certain way, and generally, yeah, you can feel your side delt work better with a kind of a hands facing the floor grip. But I do recommend trying it this way if you've ever had shoulder impingement issues. So if you have had shoulder impingement or it hurts your shoulder joint, try it like this, guys. Second part of this superset, and I go immediately to it, is the Bayesian cable curl. Facing away from the curling station, get a nice full stretch, really good contraction. I feel, oh my gosh, like the tension in my biceps as I do this exercise, it's incredible. A lot of people do this facing the machine or facing the stack. Try it facing away from the stack, man. It makes it totally different. Make sure that you're not overly moving your shoulder around. Make sure that for the most part your shoulder is stable. You can bring the elbow forward a little bit, but don't use a ton of momentum or body language to get it up. That's what she said. So, okay, guys. Last part of that tri set is triceps, overhead triceps extensions like these. Alternatively, if this hurts your elbow or whatever, you could do preacher triceps extensions. And in fact, I actually did those after this. But all of this is one giant kind of superset. You'll notice that you won't have any sort of performance issues because it's isolation exercises. And you should be fine pairing these together without having any sort of like performance detriment.
So we've made it to the end of the video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed this workout, guys, then leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. One final word. Guys, remember, it's not just about, you know, what you lift in the gym, though that's very important. It's a very essential part of fitness. Make sure you're working out on a regular basis. You need to work out to build muscle, but also if you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, whether it's for summer or the new year or whenever, whatever, if you're just trying to lose fat, trying to get shredded, that's going to be a byproduct of your nutrition. So you could be in the gym doing all the reps and sets in the world, all the crunches in the world, all the cardio in the world, just basically living on the Stairmaster. But if your nutrition isn't on point, you're not going to be losing body fat. If you're not at a caloric deficit, you're not going to be losing body fat. So guys, don't be surprised if you're constantly doing the beach muscles workout, but it appears that you're not having these results that you're expecting. My 6-pack shredding program is one that'll help you get yourself into a caloric deficit, figure out your right macros, how to adjust them over time. It'll help you with your training, whether you're intermediate, beginner, or advanced. It'll give you all the tools and strategies you need so that you can get in the best shape of your life. You know, shred that 20 pounds or maybe that 50 pounds. Get that 6-pack if that's what you wanted. All while following sustainable methods so you don't feel like you're starving yourself and so that you can actually maintain your results, unlike if you were to do some sort of crash diet or fad diet. You can get my program either by going to mattogus.com or 6packshredding.com. Links will be in the bio, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think that's it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Let me know what you want to see. Peace.